LGBT Labour has long been a visible and notable wing of the Labour Party, with dozens of official patrons in Parliament and a string of campaigning successes under the last Labour government. Yet now GB News understands that LGBT Labour are considering withdrawing from marching across all British LGBT Pride events this year, due to safety concerns for their own members. Senior sources within the group have told us that the Labour Party has become viewed with increasing hostility within parts of the LGBT community in recent months. This follows a series of U-turns from the leadership of the party. The hostility has grown to the point that many members now do not feel comfortable marching under the Labour Party banner. Lloyd Moyle, a patron of LGBT Labour, told GB News,
"I am proud to have walked and marched with Labour LGBT members at prides around Britain, and anything that makes that more difficult is something that I will oppose, and so will many of my colleagues. But that is not different from saying that we need a reset to this debate and we need to bring the public on board."
These concerns revolve around recent controversies regarding transgender rights, which LGBT Labour has been campaigning fervently in favour of. Yet Sir Keir Starmer has been seen to flip-flop on these issues, raising concern and hostility from what many would consider to be Labour's most natural allies. Not only have Labour's recent positions put Labour out of joint within the so-called gender-critical movement, but U-turning on many of these positions has made Labour, and particularly Sir Keir Starmer, seem like an untrustworthy ally to many within LGBT Labour. In 2020, the Labour leader said the Gender Recognition Act was, quote, in desperate need of reform to introduce self-declaration for transgender people. And as recently as October, Sir Keir was on record saying,
"We will also modernise the Gender Recognition Act."
Yet by late March this year, he has suggested he does not support such a change, and that
if you're going to make reforms, you have to carry the public with you. And I think that's a very important message, and I think that's why it's clear that in Scotland there should be a reset of the situation.
Starmer has also come under criticism for meeting with an anti-LGBT pastor over the Easter weekend. Steve McCabe is a Labour MP who has called on the party to allow so-called gender-critical groups to attend conference, alongside LGBT groups.
It seems a bit strange if, because there is a disagreement and some, difficulty over the rights of certain individuals and certain groups, that should descend into total factionalism. It seems to me to defeat the purpose of the exercise. So, I guess my view is people should just calm down a bit and see if they can actually reach an accommodation with each other.
One thing's for sure, in trying to please everyone, Sir Keir Starmer is at risk of losing allies across the board. Tom Harwood, GB News.